Here are animals who asked people for help. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel for 11 years of good luck. Try it, it works. Alright, let's begin. On a hot summer day, this man kindly gave two very thirsty monkeys the rest of his water. Thanks to a group of firefighters, this dog was saved from a house fire and was given oxygen to help it breathe. When these two men found a helpless deer trapped in the middle of a frozen lake, they rescued it by hauling it to the shore. When a teen boy came across a dog that was drowning, he immediately sprung into action and helped the dog get to safety.
No way.
A struggling turtle who was tangled in fishing nets luckily got the aid it needed when a diver found it and cut the net off. An abandoned puppy was seemingly asking for help when he followed this woman home in hopes that she would take him in. An entire village worked together to get a drowning elephant out of the water and back on land. A goose that had a broken beak was given a new life when it got plastic surgery and received the world's first prosthetic beak. This hungry wolf was very grateful when a kind stranger stopped and gave it a big piece of juicy bacon to eat. This baby kangaroo who was rescued from a blazing forest fire was relieved when a woman poured cold water on its burns. In an act of desperation, a frantic penguin jumped into a tourist boat to escape from a deadly pod of killer whales.
Finally gave up though, leaving the penguin safe with his new friend.
During rush hour in Brazil, a sloth got the assistance it needed when a good Samaritan carried it out of the road and placed it in a tree. While a man was scuba diving, he came across a shark with a knife in its head and carefully removed it.
Swims over, you see it reaching his hand down very slowly, very carefully approaching it, and finally he puts his hand on the knife and pulls it out as the shark starts to swim away. But it left quite...
A clever crow who was in desperate need of a drink started pecking at a water bottle in hopes that he could get a sip. Attempting to break into a home went horribly for this raccoon after he got stuck in the roof and had to be saved by animal control. An entire group of people worked together to release a terrified baby zebra who was trapped in a tree for nearly 2 days. When a family spotted a confused bear swimming with a plastic tub on its head, they decided to lend a helping hand.
We saved our little bear!
After a ferocious alligator snatched a dog with its jaws, the dog's owner leapt into action, risking his own life to save his beloved pet. It looks like this cat used up one of its 9 lives after it fell from a death-defying height and was caught by a group of fans below. After being frozen in place due to freezing temperatures, this bird was thankful when a man used his warm breath to defrost its feet.
Fly away.
2 swans who were tangled together got very lucky when a nearby human took his time to separate them.
Сейчас аккуратно. Вообще без сил. Ну да. Вот так, вот так. Все. Вот. Красавец, красавец. Все, хорош.
By standing in the middle of the road, this smart elephant makes sure no one gets through without giving him food. Unable to get out of a sinking mud hole, this bull elk finally got the boost it needed from 2 compassionate hunters. Somehow an entire flock of magpie birds got their heads stuck in a fence and had to be freed one by one. In Brazil, an injured stray dog limped into a veterinary hospital by himself and was looking for treatment. These selfless rescuers caught a baby seal who was being choked by a tight fishing line and helped the seal by cutting it off.
It's a pleasure.
While this killer whale was stranded on a bed of rocks due to low tide, a group of people kept the whale cool by spraying it with water and covering it with wet towels until the tide rose back up.
Yes! Oh my god.